think it's safe to say that most people in the very beginning of maybe they meet somebody, they match with somebody on their dating app, or they meet somebody they want to go out with, they usually will just meet up, and nobody expects that that person is committing to you at that time. Like, they're not really dating you, they're just meeting up with you. And I think meeting up with people, going on casual dates like this is a good idea when you start dating. Like, I see nothing wrong with it. Maybe you're not sure. Maybe you think you have feelings for more than one person. Maybe you're in that stage where you're considering an open relationship and you're just trying to get a feel for what it would feel like. However, if you begin dating someone and you have feelings and you continue this type of behavior, like you find yourself going out with other people even though you really have feelings for one person, I think there's some things you really better consider. And not only that, I think it's really important to the person that you're with, who you're dating, however many that is, that they know up front what you're doing, because otherwise you're cheating in a real sense. At least it could be seen as cheating from their point of view. So I think you should talk with a person and just get what their expectations are. Like, if they're dating you and they say, yeah, it's totally fine, I'm not really committed yet either, I'm dating around, I have no problem with it, then you're both good with it. Agree on what you want from the relationship you currently have. And I would be very careful here. I would be very direct, and I would be very honest. It's really important you keep it transparent. And I would check in with each other about your feelings. Like, are you starting to notice you're jealous, or is your partner feeling jealous? Are they more suspicious of you? Do you notice you guys are keeping more secrets together? Things like this are telling me, they should tell you too, that something's going on and that maybe this is not going to work for your relationship. And I think it's important at this point that you find out if you're feeling jealous. Like, you do a check. If this person tells you, well, I saw so and so the other day, we grabbed a cup of coffee, what are you feeling? Not only focused on your partner, but what's going on with this? Are you insecure? Are you feeling more insecure about your body? Are you feeling more insecure about this relationship, about this person? Because if you are, it's important you say something, because if this would end up being something serious, you don't want to jinx it because of their behavior that you kept quiet about. Maybe if you're unable to cope with it, like all the things together, you just start going, you know what, this isn't me. I feel split. I feel schizophrenic, like I'm trying to date many different people, or you're dating many different people. I don't know where you're at. I think this is really important to tell them up front. And then I think what's important, if you have this type of relationship, is to really start asking yourself, what am I doing and how is it affecting the other person? Because you can be okay with this. You might feel cool with it. It might not be a big deal to you. But what about your partner? And what if they're not honest? What if inside they're feeling devalued, or their self-esteem is feeling low, or they feel like you're taking advantage of them? I think it's really important that you consider these things before you continue dating more than this one person that you're saying up front you have feelings for. Are you always being respectful to each other? Like, is this person being respectful of you? And are you respectful of them? Do you actually, talk to them about things that are bothering them? Are you open to them? Or are you having so much fun learning about other people and dating other people that you've kind of forgotten about this person that you have more feelings for, that you're more with, but not really? And how are you dealing with jealousy? I think it's really difficult on a personal level to date more than one person. And I say that because for me, dating is about getting to know the person and feeling safe with them. And let's face it, if you're dating more than one person, it's going to be really hard to feel safe with you. And what ends up happening is what I see in my office is that people that come in, that they go, listen, I do have feelings more for my partner, and this is the one with them, but I'm just not ready to commit to my partner. And they say they're okay with me dating other people. There's just something that's not right about that. You're setting a precedent for your relationship. What's probably going to happen in this scenario is, if you guys end up together and if you end up in a committed marriage or something like that, this behavior you do before that point is all going to be remembered. And your partner's going to reflect on that. Every night you're home late, every fight you ever have, which you will, everything that happens should you have kids, if in the future anything would happen, they're going to be more suspicious. So I'm encouraging you that if you begin relationships and just date around and nobody commits, it's okay. But the moment you start having feelings for someone, but you're still in that mode where you want to date around, you better make sure you're really direct with them and you're really good at making time to sit and talk transparently, so that that person you have the most feelings for will be able to feel honest, respected, and still connected with you. That's my best advice.